Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Dolphins of Austin. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
18. Dragon 60.
Second and 15. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Lane. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
70 ranges. Trap 50. Trap 60. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Shreds the tackle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And 3.
Ready.
Bill's 4-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, trying to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Bills are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's got a full head of steam. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 99 yards. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
32-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. Back to throw here. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have a Bills first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. Tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
45-yard line.
Here we go,
7-7, our score after one. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
9-yard gain on the play.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. He's been tough for this defense to handle. Over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold him to 3. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
They'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
92 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, Jack. 19, 10 to 60, 10 to 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set. Gravity Lions.
Now back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's home. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
He'll look to throw. Airing one out deep for Holmes here.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
First down.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts
39-yard line.
as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Cowboy.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
119 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Okay, ready?
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Big play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after the middle. And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man is a tight end, Mason Taylor. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
36 yards. That's good for the Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Airing one out deep for Holmes here.
And that's going to be incomplete.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw.
That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 20. Yard line. 156 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
2nd and 11. To the right side and intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And it gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some, 36 yards.
Cougar 19. Panther 11.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take this down to the 33.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go Street.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's another Austin. First and 10 at the 13-yard
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
137 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right back to him on first down. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point split hooks the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks.